Sonic 06, one of the most hated, not just Sonic games of all time, but one of the most hated video games of all time. Games right next to Superman 64 and Atari ET. Yeah, that bad. You know, before this game was the disaster that it became back in 2006, people back in 2005, this game looked like it had a lot of potential. Heck, it could have been one of the greatest Sonic games ever made. But, you know, Sega had to make that 15th anniversary holiday release. You know, there was a trailer shown off at Tokyo Game Show in 2005 that showed a lot of potential. Here, I'll show you. Now what you just saw right there, ladies and gentlemen, was the first ever trailer for this game, and I probably got a lot of people excited back in the day at Tokyo Game Show. Now, you're probably thinking, well, did they show gameplay of the game? How was there potential for it? It was just a trailer, it makes no difference from now. Well, as a matter of fact, at the Tokyo Game Show, Sega actually did a little show showing off the game, I guess you could say. Well, not much of a show, more of a showcase. Yeah, they showed gameplay of their new game before it even came out. I'll show you right now. Remember, it's very early.
現在制作している実際のゲームのステージを利用してですね、皆さんにソニックと次世代技術の融合みたいなものを見せれればいいかなと思っています。
はい、すごいリアルなビジュアルなんですね。
そうですね、今回のソニックは比較的リアルなビジュアルを表現しています。ソニックがもしこの世界にいたらみたいなことを考えながらいろんなものを作っています。
ソニック自身というのも何か変わったんでしょうか。
そうですね、ソニックの質感とかをですね、いろいろ考えながら作ったりしています。靴のディティールとかもですね、ゴムっぽい表現にしていたりとか、ソニックに毛が生えているんじゃないかとか、いろんな議論もありながらリアルなソニックを作っていってます。次世代機の特徴としてはですね、この世界全体にハボックという物理演算エンジンを使っていて、物理計算により物の動きがリアルに再現されています。そこにある箱もですね、崩してみると今までは決まった動きしかしなかったものがですね、この箱だと 20kg、 この岩だと 50kg というようなデータに基づいてですね、物理の計算がされて、それによってリアルな動きを見せるようになっています。
なるほど、もうまさに次世代機という感じがするんですけれども、さあ、目の前に敵がたくさんいますが、映画に出てきそうなロボットですよね、これ。
そうですね、今回はですね、エネミーなんかもこの世界にあった感じでリアルにデザインをしています。倒したエネミーはですね、ラグドールという物理シミュレーションで動いていてですね、これもまたリアルに再現されているんじゃないかなと思います。
はい、なかなか難しい用語が出てきてるんですけれども、
はい、
すごいってことは私も分かります。
そうですね、実 次世代になると大きなことから小さなことまでですね、いろんなことができるようになります。日々技術を研究してですね、それをゲームにうまく融合するという作業の繰り返しになっています。
すごいですね、スピードも。
そうですね、今回は原点回帰ということで、ソニックの特徴であるスピードに関しても今まで以上に力を入れていきます。こんな感じでブラーの表現とかですね、画角を変える表現をして、ソニックにしかできない超高速のスピード感を今以上にもっともっと追求していきますよ。
はい、これ村さん、今日はもう少し技術的な面も見ていただけるということなんですけれども。
はい、今日はですね、もうちょっと技術的な面を分かりやすく見ていただけるようですね、ステージをちょっとアレンジして時間の変化を簡単に見れるような形にしてきました。現世代機ではですね、こういった影や光の具合は作られた絵として用意されたものだったんですけども、次世代機ではですね、夕日になると光がこぼれてきたり、日の高さで、木の影がですね伸びたり縮んだりとか、こういったことをですねリアルタイムに計算して表現することが可能になっています。
おお、本当だ。
それでは先に進んでいってみましょう。
はい。
ここでですね、ちょっと物理演算を分かりやすく置いてあるんですが、見てみてください。こんな感じでですね、エネミーを倒すとエネミーが突っ込んでブロックが崩れたりします。このブロックは1つですね、2kg で計算しています。エネミーもですね、物理と合わさると、爽快にやっつけることができるんじゃないかなと思います。
全てリアルに再現されているということですね。表現がすごいですね。
そうですね。あとですね、ここにある木を見ていただきたいんですけども、今までではですね、ただの木で良かったものがですね、こういった感じでキノコが生えたりしています。別にですね、ゲームに関係ないとは思うんですけども、こういうネタがですね、一つ一つ重なってリアルなイメージを作り出しているんですね。
なるほど。例えばこのキノコ食べちゃったらソニックが大きくなっちゃうとかは。
さあどうでしょうね。
どうでしょうね。
15周年ですし。
なんか意味深な笑ってますね、中さん。
あそこにいる、エネミーをですね、ちょっと攻撃してみましょう。
はい。
倒したエネミーをですね、吹っ飛ばすことで橋を崩すことができます。そしてですね、崩れた橋が、崖の間に挟まって今まで行くことができなかった場所に行くことができるようになります。
物理演算を使って自分で道を作ることが可能になったというわけなんですね。
そうですね。
パズルみたいですね。
はい。物理演算はですね、見た目のリアルな動き以外にもですね、こういったパズル的な要素でも使えます。これ以外にもですね、本当はですね、いろいろ紹介したいことがたくさんまだあってですね、いろいろあるんですけど、まだ実際機の開発、始まったばかりですので、今日はこの辺りで、リアルタイムデモは終わりたいなと思います。
はい。かっこいいな。
Wow, just would you look at that? And that was in 2005. For a 2005 showcase of a game that's not even done yet, like in very early alpha, I think. That's pretty impressive, even though Sonic was really slow and the game is already pretty much, you could tell it was not done, but it looked pretty cool if it was a playable demo, like for your home. Now, as we know, nothing else was shown off later that year. I don't even think the demo was playable. I think it was just Sega showing it off in the interview. Now, as we know, actually, before we move on, fun fact, thanks to Chaos X, the 2005 tech demo is now playable on PC for us to enjoy. Thank you, Chaos X, for making that for us to enjoy. Now, 2006 E3 comes around, and they show off a trailer, obviously, and Sega actually had a playable demo there that's actually more complete than the final game. Here, I'll show you gameplay of the demo now. Enjoy it. pretty freaking awesome, right? Yeah, that game looked pretty promising at the time, didn't it? 2006 E3 demo. It looked pretty impressive, I will say. It looks really good. The game had a lot of promise, and heck, if I was there playing it, I was really looking forward to that holiday release. Heck, I'd probably just take the Xbox with a demo in it. All joking aside, though, seriously, look how much potential this game had. I mean, the game looked almost pretty much done. So might I ask, what the heck happened? It's like, okay, we have the demo, it's pretty good, the sky is beautiful, Sonic's movement is great. Now we know that some things aren't done. And did you see the mock speed session? It looked awesome. The water was great. When you run over it, you could actually like see the water coming off your shoe. Well, not really see it coming off your shoes, but you know what I mean. Like you could see like the water trailing around Sonic when he ran over it really fast. Like the game looked really good. Sonic was fast. I mean, it just looked. It looked so much. It looked so good. I would give anything to play that demo on my Xbox right now. But, alas, we'll never see that demo, and we'll probably never get a chance to play it. We'll probably never get a good chance to play this game. Now, Silver was playable too at the demo, but you could probably find footage anywhere down YouTube. That was just a little glimpse of Sonic in the demo that was shown off, the demo that was playable at E3. Now, let's get into the potential this game had. Obviously, the demo looked better, even though we all know that Sonic 06, the game that's sitting on our shelves right now, it's just a test build. It's just the literal alpha they released because, like I said, Sega wanted to push that holiday release, so they wouldn't let Sonic Team delay the game. Idiots. But it's okay. They changed their ways now, hopefully. And I seriously mean that. Please tell me they've actually changed. I mean, the article came out last year said they'll actually spend more time on their games, but let's hope they actually mean it this time. But yeah, like there's not much more to say besides just look at that demo. I mean, gosh, it was so good. But you can just see how it all can go downhill if you don't give the game the time it needs. Now, we all know what happened when that holiday release came out. Everybody was excited. Everybody paid $60 for the game. I mean, when I got a copy of Sonic 06 for my PS3 and Xbox 360 later in my life. Later within the next few years, I think I was actually pretty young. Well, yeah, I was young when I got the game for my Xbox 360 and PS3, and I was grateful. But I didn't know how bad the game was. I mean, I found out the game was really bad later on in my life, but I thought the game was. I mean, when I played it on the PS3, I did not have a good time. But when I played on the Xbox, I had a decent time, but once I found out how bad the game was, and then everything made sense, like the glitches and the bullcrap deaths, it all just made sense. And Sonic's really going really slow. It all just made too much sense. Shadow being really slow, Silver being really slow. I'm not even sure. Like I'll have to watch some more. You'll have to watch more demo footage from E3 2006 to see if Silver was even fast or even planned to be fast. I don't know, guys. It's just that you can just tell that this game could have been the best Sonic game ever made. Heck, dare I say, it could have maybe even surpassed Unleashed. Maybe. I'm not sure. Like, would we even get Unleashed if 06 was successful? Probably not. But I will say, if 06 did successful, like really well, we would probably have the best Sonic game ever made, because at the time, those graphics, they were pretty impressive. Like, Sonic was respected not just by Sonic fans back then, but he was a respected gaming icon. I actually have a video coming up called "Why Does Everyone Mock Sonic?" where I go into a bit more specific details why, how Sonic was more of a respected brand back in the day than he is now. I mean, like I said, Sonic was not everybody was excited for this game. All modern gamers, like, you could play freaking God of War and still expect the Sonic game to be good. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can play any game and you can still pick up a Sonic game, because Sonic was a respected gaming icon for everybody. And after this game, we're not going to get into the failure of Sonic. That's for, well, not really failure, just why everyone mocks him and why everybody just laughs at him. That's for that video. Like I said, stay tuned for that video. Like and subscribe to stay tuned. But you could just see how much potential there was for this game. The graphics were amazing, and this game practically was Sonic Adventure 3. Like, even the social media team jokes about this game being Sonic Adventure 3, 3 hedgehogs and stuff like that, which that is kind of true, but I don't know. But if you also don't know anything about 06, this game was meant to be a reboot of the franchise too, which also caused it to maybe fail hard. Reboots do pretty good. Like the God of War reboot did pretty successful, and the Mortal Kombat reboot did really successful. Like reboots can be successful, but rebooting Sonic just didn't make any sense because the games were already good. But it's like they kind of just ignored this even though the game didn't happen. So yeah, that's how we like to pretend it is now. It's a game that would happen. Now don't get me wrong, 06 is not hated by everyone. 06 does have its fair share of fans. Will it make the comeback like Unleashed is getting? Absolutely not. It will never get that kind of comeback. It will never get looked at it again and say, hey, maybe this game wasn't that bad. No, it wasn't. But if people look on it and say, hey, maybe this game did have potential at one point, maybe people can see it in a different light. Like, that's how I see it now. Like, at the time, I used to love this game, but now I really don't. And, I mean, I look at this game now and say, this game could have been everything it needed to be. Like, heck, I've seen people just say if there was a time machine right now, someone said you can go back in time whatever you want. People would say I'd go back to 2006 and tell them to delay the game so it could be a good game. And I agree. But there's a lot of 06 has its fair share of fans. Yes, it does. But it does have a lot of haters, and I wouldn't say I'm one of them, but 06 does have its problems, and that's all I got for y'all today. Supercon out. Thank you for watching. I know this is kind of an unexpected end, but I got nothing more to say. Peace.